Lock and loaded. Put myself back at center, bro. I'm not doing that. I need better to play off ball a little bit, man. When I'm playing powerful, I'm really focusing on. Hey, he just focus on Hartenstein, man. You got a midi.
How you doing, MP?
I'm good, man. How about you?
I'm chilling. Check out this pregame buffet. They got some good stuff.
Nah, man. I try to eat light before the game.
They got a Mediterranean chicken wrap. It's light.
Mediterranean chicken wrap. All right, I'll check it out. But hey, any chance you want to trade jerseys after the game?
How would we play for it?
I'm all in.
Good. This should be interesting.
Let's get it.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Aunt,
Brian Anderson here, joined
Aylin,
by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill,
myself
Coach Stan Van Gundy.
included.
We'll hear from Ali
I
LaForce
take
as well.
off and make
Here
up
are
for
the
them
starters for Oklahoma City.
25 points.
Serious height in
We
the
get from
middle.
Paolo.
Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, on the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner.
Come on with my beam.
Out there with
Not
Wagner.
forwardly.
And it's Suggs in at the point. Well, Stan, the NBA Cup has been a roaring success.
Is you on the score, so you do the other, but the dirty work.
How it'll evolve, but I thought it was a great move by the NBA to give players something to play for before the end of the season.
And the Magic start out with a ball. Wagner outside.
I think so. 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah.
Suggs surveys the D. Three-pointer off the mark. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Up top, Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
No, he better start.
This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Can, bringing you the sauce. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Suggs. Back to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 2. Launches it. And it's MP with a rebound. Let's check in with Ali LaForce.
In the post.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active in front of us and to try to make chances around the rim.
You like that, Shai?
Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket. So let's see if the defense
Push is 32. What the heck?
Great work, Ali. Thanks.
I think she dropped to 32.
Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Back to Holmgren.
Yeah, lock him up, Mo. Lock him up. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Fires the jumper
Oh, he
from the
did
corner
something.
and nails it.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
Got limitless range.
to Suggs. From downtown, and another three for Orlando.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Now, here is Howard, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Pass to Suggs. Lets the three fly. The Thunder pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your
Gonna
defense
block, though.
needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Now here's MP. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. The Thunder with another miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall.
Come on, Chad. Just drop it in.
Second basket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to
There's
start
a
this
stupid
game.
out there jumping
And I'll tell
around.
you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's MP. And MP throws it down.
I love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed
And one.
perfection.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Now here's Dort. Still no points. Williams misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. And stolen by
Now it's
Hartenstein.
on the lobby.
And it's rejected.
Nice, Franz.
Impressive
Nice,
defense
boy.
by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
GG this game, boy. You and Jalen.
It's stolen by MP. Suggs, right side. Back to Howard.
Going down, abuse him.
That shot is off. Great D that
Hey.
time from Holmgren.
Come on, 2K. Let me finish that.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey.
Holmgren's got 8.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Thunder trail by 9.
That's all I want to do. I ain't trying to lay it
Now
up.
here's Williams. Let's go with a 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. Over Wagner. Williams misses.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Let's take off, boy.
Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Wagner with a screen. From deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Howard against Williams. Pass to Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Stolen by Howard.
Good, boy.
And it's Wagner off the drive.
Fine.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Holmgren. Last game, 26 points for him. Left side, Williams. Oh, rejected by Howard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Wagner. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at New York, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings.
This year didn't really have like a
Checking out
Dang it, bro.
They've really exceeded all
We
expectations.
didn't have a
Showing
team where
they're
it's like
capable of
that's
so
the team
much
to
more
beat.
than some believed.
Carter, he's checked in for
Maybe the
Orlando.
Celtics. I think the Celtics are up there. The Thunder.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
JT got hurt, so we didn't really see the
And
Celtics.
here's
They scored
Suggs.
Smith.
He's come
That would
off
have been like a
10-point
Celtics
game against
Thunder
the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
championship game.
Fires hitting the triple. Suggs
Right,
has got
because
6 points.
you know
What a
JT
way
got
to
hurt.
win this game.
It was Pacers versus
Dominating
Knicks.
at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Caruso. And right now he's currently
They fired that boy
6.5
Tom
points
Thibodeau
per
though,
game.
man. Which is
From
kind of
the
sad
Holmgren.
because he really brought the Knicks back to life.
MP's got 9
But he
rebounds
can't.
in
It
the
is kind of
game.
garbage.
He's getting it done. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're not wasting any time.
All they had
They're
before him was
staying on this
Porzingis.
game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance
Say
to
him
win
in
this game really
2019.
early, and they
Sure.
should take it.
And here are the Thunder now. Orlando making their last shot. Caruso finds Holmgren. And here is Williams. Shot clock at 6.
Cause he was an All-Star at 18.
Lets it go from the wing. Orlando with the rebound. MP's got
Crazy
10
that the Celtics
rebounds
had
tonight.
that
So
whole
active.
starting lineup was
And his
former
struggles
All-Stars.
have been apparent. Unable to make an impact score.
Except for Derek White. Actually, anyway, except for Derek White.
Pass to Suggs. From 11 feet away. And there's 2.
Nice, Jay.
On the glass, paying off that time. Give him 8 points now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position. finish it inside.
They need
So
something
hard and
good to
fine,
happen
no,
here.
not
Yeah,
today,
they've
but
gone way too long without a score.
From deep, Holmgren.
this.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from
Yeah,
Alec.
the game. That's
Thanks,
crazy.
guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He ended up with 44 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth.
Just stay right back in the
Whoever was
game.
matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Houston, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Wiggins against Carter. Wiggins passes to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Suggs outside. Pass to Carter. Here's Black. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, this defense looks
Just so we play
absolutely
me hanging.
helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings
Oh,
it up for OKC.
this down the court
They
six
trail by
times.
18. To the middle. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Caruso, a screen on Suggs. That shot
Shoot,
wide
though.
open.
You're leaving him all alone? Huh, good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And there's the screen. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Joe, the pass to Williams. Orlando with the rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to MP. And it's Howard finishing it off.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And so it's Orlando out in front by 19 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Awesome, I gotta play or Al Horford a little bit, ain't gonna lie.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing
Falco.
offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Aaron Wiggins. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. No points yet. Over Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw
Punch.
something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando making their last shot. Going inside. And it goes. As the official calls the
Hey,
foul.
Trevor, Shai.
And he'll shoot
At
one
the score,
more
boy.
at the line. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage. damage at the free throw line in their last game.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Takes a three. Joe misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Wagner, the pass to MP. Anthony up top from behind the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, from range, Anthony can be pretty consistent, so you really have to keep an eye on him out there.
Now here's Wiggins. Still without a bucket. Pass to Caruso. Back to Wiggins. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams from long range. Anthony with it. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wagner for 3. Drops in the 3. Wagner's
Oh, that space.
I just love the ball move.
The Thunder have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. 2 points. That one goes. Wiggins has got his first bucket in this one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Wagner outside. MP against Wiggins. Pass to Bataze. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Williams with the screen. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. Now here's Anthony. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Wagner for 3. Here's Howard. And MP throws it down hard.
Excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
The Thunder have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Bataze. Now here is Howard. Here's Bataze, hounded by Wiggins. Anthony outside. Caldwell Pope for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. The drive by Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. There's the triple. And it's MP with a rebound. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Poke loose. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Well, a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. Out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Caruso.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 13. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7.
Hurt yourself, Goga.
Williams against Wagner. Anthony outside. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Screen by MP. Fires it. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Let's put back.
Winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Not like being to see the ball is at, bro. I know I can just go on and put that back.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
Oh.
Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. They still need this. Orlando with the rebound. MP's got his 20th rebound here.
What's that doing? And now, what the heck?
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Anthony. Howard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh.
Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony knew the spot he wanted to get to off the
Look at
pick.
him 6'2" and 6'3" and 6'2", like, what is he?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, my yeah.
Holmgren with it. From the arc.
All you gonna
grabs
do
the
is
miss.
shoot.
Well, he
Do
started
nothing
out
else.
with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Wagner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard grabs the miss.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. MP, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony feeling it out a bit. The 3 ball. Suggs outside. Pass to Anthony. Wagner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Anthony. Pure from 3-point range. Anthony's got 8 here in this quarter.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Anthony. Give him 8. And the 3 off target. MP, the pass to Suggs. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Orlando making some changes. Black comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Houston in for Anthony. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Suggs. He's got 10. Shoots over Caruso and misses it off the right side of the rim. Oklahoma City shooting poorly at only 28%. Pass to Holmgren. On the take. Yep, that one's good. Holmgren's got 15.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Magic. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Orlando Magic.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And now, time to glance at the power rankings midway through this regular season.
Taking a look here at Orlando.
I mean, there's no
Certainly
team in the
earned that
league that
top spot.
is the
If they aren't the
Ooh.
clear title
Who has he
favorites,
beat 'em?
they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got
first. I don't know.
championship
First,
DNA,
I don't know.
RNA,
Them already
no
have beat.
assets, you name it.
Played 'em.
Professor Shaq knows all
No.
about it.
Warriors. They play the Warriors yet.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third
Warriors
quarter
got
with
Steph and
Ryan
Jimmy.
Anderson.
Gotta focus on Steph. But he don't hit threes.
And there wasn't too much drama in the
Ryan
first
Bray,
half,
that three
but
point
maybe
line.
things will tighten up here in the
They
second.
go shoot
Yeah,
me.
you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the
I guess
second
not
half.
dropping.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Franz Wagner out there with Wagner. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Drops in the layup for 2. 14 points for him.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Okay,
And
CP.
stolen by Suggs. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnover. And finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. With the 7-footer. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Strong spot every time against
Close
Chet.
it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Dort outside. Williams on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
A superb 3-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
MP, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Suggs, the pass to Howard. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Suggs. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Back to Caldwell Pope. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Dort.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. And here is Williams. Now Hartenstein for 3. That one no good. Wagner against Williams. Suggs, the pass to MP. Now here's Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Williams. And it's Wagner missing. Back to Howard. Wagner on the wing. Second chance shot, and he lays it in. Wagner's got 17.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Over to the wing, pass to Hartenstein. Howard with some nice D. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Suggs. Ooh, what a play! Just palms the block. Toward outside. And here's Holmgren. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays, but the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Wagner for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Throw it out with the foul.
The act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You throw Merchant.
It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Mataze's checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Suggs. Anthony, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Howard with the ball. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Now Caldwell Pope. Give him 8. Anthony outside. The floater. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
They get it back. Outside for Dort. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wagner, the pass to Anthony. MP with it. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's Howard. And MP throws it down hard.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. From deep, Holmgren. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Down low. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Dort, a screen on Wagner. Howard on the double team. Here's Hartenstein. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the run. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 5.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the ball to win win those tough battles inside.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 11 points in the game. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's the magic from Pete.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Williams on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the three. Nails it from three. Holmgren's got 27 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Wagner outside. There's the three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in this second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And Caldwell Pope is a tough.
Orlando calls timeout. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Ryan, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Yes.
Left side, Gilgeous Alexander.
The floor.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws.
Man, she had on the floor.
We'll follow that whistle. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Gilgeous Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Williams passes to Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And there's a pick. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. That one's good. And so Gilgeous Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game.
That really helps you them, bro. God.
And Grant with the 65.
But now you just gotta be able to score.
It did seem there was a real reduction in load
The
management.
The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Dort outside. Williams from long range. Howard grabs the miss. Orlando has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Williams. Here's Caruso. No good with a layup. The Magic shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Houston passes to MP. Pass to Anthony. Here's Black. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Black's got 8 here in this quarter. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Anthony against Gilgeous Alexander. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Houston. Anthony outside. Howard against Williams. MP inside. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. MP's got 34.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Dort, a screen on Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And they double up MP, and we're going to have a jump ball. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year, because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. MP inside. Working on Williams. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Nifty fake from MP. Wow. If he's already got that, watch out.
Orlando making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And so Howard nails them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down.
A lot more smoother.
I'm sure he is too.
Carter, a screen on.
Oh, the jump shot, Shea jump shot.
Here's Anthony.
Ooh.
Anthony slams it in.
Previous 2Ks, man, Shea shot looked kind of wonky.
Yeah, nice focus to get it to fall. Now Anthony gets his chance at the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going.
Yeah, his get back with that dunk because Shea had him on the ground.
They're attacking the rim. That will usually force
Hey,
defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And there's a 3-second violation. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
He missed that, man.
And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. And here's Hartenstein. To end the drought. And Gilgeous-Alexander
Better
gets
pull
it to
that.
go.
You ain't gonna get nothing.
On the assist from
Paint.
Hartenstein.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
I just put Shea shooting again.
Here's
He ain't
Bryant.
wearing any of this though.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Three-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound.
How many 3 points, man?
Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the
You
fourth.
take it on one. I think I tell, right? As of J Dubs on the team, J Williams on the team.
Howard up top. Anthony outside. Fires for three. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 assists in the game. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Outside Carter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anthony. Howard. And another basket for Orlando.
Quick decision making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
The Thunder have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Pass to Holmgren. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
MP no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Batase's checked in for Carter. There's 42 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Tries a 10-footer. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Howard's got 43 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Anthony up top. The 3 is up. MP shot is off. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Showing that
jersey
they're a far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, I guess you want this jersey now, huh?
Of course. It's time to pay up, Shay.
Lucky I'm a man, my word. Let's do it.
All right, good luck the rest of the way, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. You too.
Stay healthy.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Another day, another win. It worked.